does someone else take them, or do you take them while you're making them?
Well, I'll let you look at my camera when you come through the line. No, I take all the pictures. I don't have anyone take them. But my camera is caked with shortening and flour and a little bacon grease on the sensor. But I don't use a tripod. I used to, but I found it sort of unwieldy because I need to take pictures of the mixer, and then I have to go back to the cutting board, and so I just hold it and use my elbows to steady it, and I ruin my cameras with shortening and butter.
How many hours a day do you spend cooking?
It really depends. There are some days when I cook 3 or 4 recipes at a time, and other days where I just sort of make our meal. So it really depends, but sometimes I have marathon cooking days, so I can knock out some blog posts and freeze some food. And when those days are over, I really want to sell the house and move rather than clean it up. I hate myself, and I curse food and all that.
We have somebody here who wants to know if you will cook and develop a recipe based on her name, Ginger Salmon.
Where's Ginger Salmon? Hi, Ginger. That's a great name. I had something called Ginger Miso Cod once, so I could probably just apply that to salmon. That's a great name, Ginger Salmon.
Somebody's husband wants to know if you brought samples with you.
What kind of samples? We have a lot of different categories of samples on the ranch. Very few of which you would have wanted me to bring with me. So I have a sweat sample if anybody needs it. I'm just being honest. I'm sweating. I'm nervous.
Do you actually do your own Twitter?
Oh yes, I do my own tweets. Isn't it funny? 10 years ago, if someone had heard me answering that question, I do my own tweet. Bacon grease on my sensor. Yes, I tweet. I do my own Facebook and tweets and photography, which is why it's all imperfect and I have typos. Probably once a day I'm alerted to a typo, but that's where we don't have a lot of editors and designated tweeters in the country, so.
You tweeted that you finished Black Heels to Tractor Wheels. Can you tell us the last sentence of the book? No, last word of the book. Ooh.
Ooh. Hey guys, I finished Black Heels to Tractor Wheels. In Charlotte. I wrote the last 49 words in Charlotte, so that will always be near and dear to my heart. The last word, I'm not going to tell you. Well, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm such a middle child, I'm just tempted to tell you the whole story right here.
What is your daily schedule like? I.e., how much time do you devote to each responsibility each day?
Gosh, I don't think I want to know the answer to that. It would impress me. But, it helps, I think. I hope you guys aren't taking pictures of me, because you know when people get underneath you, and all the pictures are like this. So, that just made me sweat more to think about it. I've said this before, but I am very type L in terms of personality. And I think that helps me enjoy blogging so much and enjoy homeschooling most of the time. But I really don't wake up with hour-by-hour schedule or even hour-by-hour goals. So, I wake up and it's very much dictated by what we're doing on the ranch. Hi. I can recognize you. Sorry. And sometimes I weave homeschooling into ranch work. Sometimes I weave ranch work into blogging, and sometimes I weave blogging into homeschooling. And at the end of the day, I've let 10 things slide. So I'm not the person to look to in terms of time management skills, but it helps also. I think that I live we live in the country. We're not running errands because there is no place to go to run errands. You know, you can't run down the street. So I'm pretty much home all the time, and that cuts out a lot of in-between stuff. So you keep leaving me. Stand here with me.
Okay, Ree, forgive me, but how on God's green earth can you eat Eggs Benedict and still be so skinny?
Well, I'm not, okay, thanks guys. I'm wearing size B. I'm supposed to wear size C for my height and weight, but I'm pushing it. And speaking of which, when I was in Austin in December, I had just discovered Spanx in the last month before I went. And I thought, this is great. I mean, I wore a size C, and it sort of took off 8 pounds or so. So then I wore a size B, it took off about 15 pounds. So I wore size A to my Austin signing. And I purposely haven't posted a lot of pictures of that signing because I'm this blue. And I look very strange. I think my eyeballs are bulging. So, guys, I am this long shirt. Cover a multitude of sins, and so does Spanx. So,
what kind of work did you do after college and before you got married?
Very random. I did not major in marketing, as has been reported, but I majored in gerontology. Neat, huh? Raise your hand if you know what gerontology is. Oh, okay. It's the study of aging. So I actually worked for a company that studied, oh, never mind, it's boring, but I studied older people, older Americans, and marketing trends of older Americans. So.
All right, now, we know absolutely everything there is to know about her.